I just got interrupted, so I had to quickly end what will now be part 1 of this unboxing of the Panasonic W570. This is what the camcorder looks like out of the bubble wrap. That's just a sticky, you can take off that white thing there. Okay, so side view, rear view, battery's not attached to it yet. And you have your own unique serial number up there in case you tell the warranty people the serial number. That's your own unique one. The battery is very simple to attach on the back there. SD card slot is on the bottom. Very simple to just flap it open, stick the SD card in there. Make sure you get it the right way around, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, front look is that, and this black cover opens up when you power up the camcorder to record, and obviously the lens is in on view. Sound goes in there. So as I said, sound recording on camcorders can be a real problem if you're pointing into the wind. You get this really bad noise like that. And there is a product which is called Micro Muff. I kid you not, that's the name of it, and it looks like that. Mine's a little bit worn, but I think I paid about $11.99, $12.99 just for that tiny bit like that. And it comes with a sticky pad, and you stick it on the front of a camcorder. So it makes your camcorder look a bit funny, but that will stick on there. Stick it over the microphone slots there like that, and then that helps to cancel out wind noise. So Micro Muff, I bought mine on Amazon, like I said, for about $11 or $12.99. There you go, if you want to try that out. Right, so the usual God, mine's gone blank. The handle, carry handle, I'll show you. So you hold it like that if you're right-handed, and you can adjust that. It's just like a Velcro, well, it is Velcro strap, so you can adjust it to make it tighter. Get it so that it's comfortable for you to hold and be able to operate. Okay, right, now let's open it up, have a look at the screen. This should be a 3-inch screen. Yeah, 3-inch touch screen, which is the same as my older camcorder, which was a V550, Panasonic V550. It's hard to, there you go. You can see that's the screen. The extra camera is here, and you simply turn it. That's the camera there. Okay, so I'll have to read about that to work out exactly. That feels like, yeah, you can turn that little knob there. I don't know what that does. But anyway, that's the second camera, should you want to be recording in 2 angles. I don't know why you'd ever be wanting to do that. Okay, so that, because that camera's on the end there, it does make the LCD screen look a fair bit longer than my previous camcorder. It looks a bit weird, but anyway, that's fine. Top of the camcorder, like I said, that's a volume control. Push it one way to make the volume go up, one way to make the volume go down. That's also what you use for the zoom. So zoom is to magnify a picture. So say you're looking at a cow that's 100 meters away from you, you want to make it look bigger on the screen. You push it one way to make the picture look bigger, push it the other way to make it look smaller, and you can adjust that all the time. I'm always controlling how much I'm zoomed in constantly on videos. I'm always zooming in, zooming out. You can use it as much as you want. As I said, touch that to take a still photo. The record button is that there. You push that in to record, and as I found, if you ever get sand on a camcorder, that can make the button go really stiff. Sand can get into all kinds of tiny little crevices on camcorders. They need to sand-proof test camcorders from now on, I think. This little slot on the side you push, and that's where you attach the power cable to recharge it. So let's show you what else was in the box. So main part of the camcorder is there. There you go. They give you one small battery, 1940 mAh. MAh is the capacity. That's how much energy it holds. So the higher the mAh number, the more capacity it's got, the longer it will last. As I said, from my previous camcorder, I used this type of battery, and these batteries last about an hour and a half of continuous recording. Okay, and I'll just show you, this is not in the box. These are ones I have from my old camcorder. I've just had to send back to a warranty place. These are ones I bought for nearly £90 each. And let's get that in focus. There you go. VW VBT 380, and that is 3,880 miles. Like I said, if that's an hour and a half or so of battery, that should make these about 3-hour battery. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if that's right. I think it was actually longer than that. I think you get about 3.5 hours use out of these batteries each. And I've got 3 of them, as you can see. So, well, let's just say it's 3. So I've got 3, 6. I've got 9 hours recording there, 1.5 there. So about I can record for about 10.5 hours. So that should be enough for a full day's recording for me. So buy yourself some of these extra batteries at roughly £80 to £90 each. You have to shop around to find them. Right, so here we go. That's how to charge the camcorder. You plug that into the side of the camcorder. USB end goes into the UK plug. And there you go, charge that up. They've also provided you with an HDMI cable, so you can attach that big end to the back of your high definition TV, and the smaller HDMI cable goes in the side of the camcorder there, and then you can play back your camcorder on your TV. I own a Panasonic TV, so it works really smoothly. I'm sure it'd be just as easy on other TVs, and then all you've got to do is find the correct HDMI channel on your TV to be able to view it. But it's brilliant to be able to view your camcorder footage on a TV, so included HDMI cable. They've also given you this cable here, USB one end, and what's the other slot there? And that's USB cable there, so you can attach this camcorder to your computer, and that would be in case you want to do some editing or transfer stuff from the SD card onto your computer. But I normally just take the SD cards out of the camcorder. And so that reminds me of something else to show you. Hold on a minute. Hold on 1 second, folks. Oh, come on, computer. I'm just getting an SD card reader to show you. Come on, computer. Sometimes my computer drives me nuts. I'll forget it. I'll show you later. It's going to take a couple of minutes. Forget it. Right. So that's what's in the box, basically. As I said, you're also going to need, probably going to need micromuff, extra batteries. If you're going on holiday or somewhere, it might be an idea to also buy something like this, an X Pro dual charger. Make sure it works for the camcorder you want, or the batteries you want. And what they tend to do is they give you these little plastic plates that slide on for the specific batteries you want, so check it's the right one. These are, I can't remember off the top of my head, it was about £12.99, £14.99 for that on Amazon. So get extra chargers if you're going to be away on a holiday, for example, and you end up, from a long day's filming, you end up with 3 or 4 dead batteries. There's no way. Batteries can take hours to charge each one, so let's say this battery lasts 3 or 4 hours, it'll probably take you 3 or 4 hours to charge it. So obviously if you go to bed, you have to have an extra charger, or else you're not going to be able to have them all charged ready for you the next day. So that's an idea. Get yourself a carry bag to put your camcorder in, have batteries in, etc. Let's see if I've got an SD card anywhere to show you. Yeah, I can feel one there. Right, these are the SD cards I tend to use. SanDisk Ultra, 30 megabytes a second. That's the speed it records data. SDXC, that's the type of SD card. That 10 means it's class 10. Get class 10 cards. That's the higher the number, the better they are recording data fast. And you need something that record data fast, because camcorders that are full HD record a lot of data very quickly. and the capacity of this card is 64 gigabytes. And if you're out for a day of filming, let's say you film 4 or 5 hours of footage, you can almost fill up a card, one card. Shop around for these. I found someone selling these on eBay, genuine ones, for about £25 sent from China. Be very, very careful. Amazon have been selling fakes in the past. They look like SanDisk cards, but you put them in the camcorder and they don't work. And that was from actually Amazon.co.uk. I've warned them about that, and I'm sure they've checked who's been slipping them into their supply chain. So Amazon should be alright now, but just be warned. There's plenty of fakes around on eBay and Amazon and that. So but anyway, you should be able to get a card like this for £25, possibly less these days. Made in China. So there you go. Here's the instruction booklet that comes in the box. Let's have a quick flip through this. I'm not going to film it all, obviously. It's just to show you roughly what kind of information they give you. Hard to turn the pages with one finger. Okay, so let's just see. Preparation. So when you buy a camcorder, give yourself a few hours at least to read through this and learn to set it up and learn what to do. Yeah, they tell you, right, power supply, how to charge the battery, recording to an SD card. Yeah, they show you how to put an SD card in the bottom. That's simple. And there you go, batteries. Supplied battery. They reckon it can last for 2 hours 25, but you're actually going to get about 1 hour and 15 out of it. Bloody hell. Okay. Yeah. So this battery, you probably get about 1 hour and a half out of it. Bigger batteries, therefore, going to be about 3 hours each. So good. Right. Let's have a quick flip through. How to turn on the. All you have to do to turn on camcorders is usually just open up the. Once you've got the battery on there, all you've got to do is open the screen and it powers up. Okay, so this, I'm just flipping through this to give you a rough idea of what they give you. So yeah, you need to set the time and date on it before you use it. That helps because then when you put the videos on your computer, you know exactly what time and date things were recorded. Okay, selecting media. And you get there's a different range of qualities usually of recording. I always set it to the highest recording quality it can do. Oh, here we go. Explanation about recording with the second camera. I'll have to read that for sure. Motion picture, still picture, so yeah. Oh, there you go, there's the different. It's a bit confusing because they use letters for the qualities. PH, what they call AVC HD PH, I think is the highest quality you can record in on this camcorder, and then the other ones are lower quality. Obviously, I don't know why you would not record in the highest quality possible. Only reason to use a lower quality would be if you're running out of SD card space, for example, and you're on holiday and you desperately wanted to get some footage of something, but footage is not going to be as good if you record in lower quality. Anyway. As you can see, there's an absolute ton of information, and it can and it is quite often quite confusing and baffling. There's just so many settings they keep cramming onto the camcorders these days. Most people don't use 1/10 of all these settings. They're starting to add far too many little things. Sorry, let's try turn the page. They explain how to use the wireless access, so Wi-Fi. I've not bothered using Wi-Fi in the few years I've been using camcorders with Wi-Fi, so I'm no expert on that. There's a little bit about troubleshooting, so already 32 pages of information. I mean, if you were to actually read all this and attempt to learn it all, I don't know how long it would take you. Weeks, I would say. It's too much information, so just breeze through it, do the basic setups. Here we go. When you're recording, yeah, PH is the highest quality you can get, and that records at 28 megabytes a second. So make sure you get an SD card that can do slightly more than 28 meg. That's why I went for 30 megabyte a second SD cards. Therefore, I know these can handle the amount of data that the camcorder is recording. Okay, so and then it goes into details about what sensor and lens and everything you've got, blah blah blah. I don't know why they give you a little page for notes then. So they give you that. What else do they give you? You've got a warranty. I think you get about a 1-year warranty. That just means if the camcorder's faulty because of their workmanship, within a year they'll fix it. So you need to send this off. I don't think I bothered to send off my last one, but I'm going to this time because I know, well, you never know. And then here we go, yeah, register your product. That's another thing about the warranty. Sorry, trying to open everything with one hand is quite awkward while operating the camcorder. Yeah. Register your product within 21 days. Oh, that's to enter a competition. So, yeah, register it with them. And then what's this? What's all this? Oh, it's in loads of languages. Alright, that's just a load of nonsense. So that's it. I'll just show you what else. Yeah, as I said, I bought this from Curry's PC World today. Let me just check I'm not about to fill my address and everything for you. Here's the proof. Receipt, date 20th of October 2015. Bought in Cambridge. Again, I've just got to check. Right, there you go. There's proof. I paid £262, and then I paid an extra £59 for their customer support agreement. I think that covers me for 3 years. Yeah, length of agreement 3 years against accidental damage. So if I were to, like I said, if a gust of wind were to blow this camcorder over while I had it on a tripod and it fell from 6 feet and damaged it, like I did my W570 camcorder last month, they'll basically provide me with a new camcorder worth the same amount. If they haven't got the same model, then you know they should provide you with a similar spec camcorder. And I highly recommend it because I've owned 4 camcorders so far and damaged all 4, and this will be my 5th camcorder. So you're very lucky if you can make a camcorder last 1.5 years, 2 years without damaging it. They are extremely fragile to knocks. They just, I can't describe how light that is. It's what can I say? I mean, it's the weight of a mobile phone. It looks a lot bigger than a mobile phone, but yeah, if you put a mobile phone in your hand, an iPhone, it'll probably weigh about the same as that. It's nothing. They're so light and fragile. I said, if you get sand in them, you'll damage them. If you get water in them, you'll damage them. And a fall can damage the lens inside. It can knock it out of whack like my previous camcorder. So anyway, get yourself an extended warranty. I said £59 from Curry's PC World. There's also something called Square Trade warranty you can buy if you buy on Amazon. And then they explain what you get. It's just, again, I've just got to be careful I'm not filming my address anywhere. Don't want to put that on the internet for everybody. Anyway, there's information about the warranty. Yeah, just cover up my address. And there you go, there's proof I bought it today. And there you go, there's the, they call it know-how, their care plan terms. So I'll quickly film this for you, then you'll know before you even go to the shop whether you want it or not. I highly recommend it. Like I said, you'll be very lucky if you don't damage a camcorder within 2 or 3 years of use. So I highly recommend you do take out the extra warranty plan. Like I say, if it could work out that for £59 you end up getting a £300 camcorder replaced. So it certainly makes sense if you get it damaged. If you don't get it damaged, then you've got that peace of mind. You're not gonna have any repair costs. Okay, so that's the first page. Let me just check the second page. I haven't got my address on yet. Okay, this is the second page of their information about the warranty. Okay, pause the video to read any of that if you want to. Just means by the time you get to the shop you don't even have to ask them about anything. You'll have read everything, you'll know everything. Okay, there you go, that's it. So, camcorder, what you get in the box. battery, get yourself micro muff, get yourself extra batteries. You might want to get a charger as well. You're going to need, I'd recommend getting at least 2 or 3 of these, and like I said, about 25 quid each. Get yourself a shoulder bag so you can have your camcorder on you all the time. And don't forget to get yourself a warranty. And then have fun filming. Feel free to ask me any questions about this camcorder in a comment on this YouTube video. Don't forget, this is part 2. Part 1 was the first 10 minutes of me opening up the box, so watch both parts. Gives you 30 minutes of information about this camcorder before you decide to buy it or not, and all the extras I've explained. Like I said, leave a comment if you want, if you have any questions on it. Please look at all my other videos and subscribe to me on YouTube. Hope this has been of help to you. Thank you very much. Bye bye. One last quick look. Oh, I've got a ruler just to give you a rough idea. Let's do it in centimeters, give you an idea of scale. Okay, that gives you a rough idea. I'm not going to measure it to the millimeter right now. It looks to be about 12.5 centimeters long. The actual camcorder without the handle is about 5.5 centimeters wide. And oh god, how am I going to film the height? Hold on. And height wise, again, it's about 5.5 centimeters high, roughly. That's very rough, quick dimensions for you. And it weighs, like I said, it's, let me just pick up a battery. Yeah, I mean, it's, I'm not joking, battery, it's about the same. It is ridiculously light, this camcorder, way lighter than the camcorder I'm using to film with. I'm using a Panasonic HS60 to record this video, which is a previous camcorder that I've dropped and damaged, but it's still usable, as you can see. But I no longer trust it. It can give me errors every now and then. So anyway, right, that's enough from me. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.